Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If you're watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Scorpio, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. 6 of Pentacles, material success. This is really, I think, it's light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, this is a very harmonious outcome, very successful, a beautiful outcome. This is a card that kind of represents the best day of our lives, right? Very good. Wonderful energy. This is also the idea that the things that we have been involved with, the things that we've been putting effort into, are in harmony. The alignment is right. Okay? I think that you're somebody that plays well with others. You know, I think you're part of a group or a team. Maybe not literally. Maybe it's more of like I'm part of the universe. You know, you're a harmonious part of the whole. You're an individual with very unique talents and skills, very important qualities, and you're contributing to the world around you. This is the card that sometimes talks about our role in the community or in society, and how this is, this could be of great importance to us. But it's sort of like this very harmonious and an almost symbiotic relationship with the world around us. Locally, you're just your neighborhood, or your town, or your country, your world, your universe. It could be in the context of friends or family or coworkers, right? That we're getting along with everybody and everything feels like it's in this flow state. Okay? And we need to put this card into a little bit of context, and let's see if we're maintaining this flow state, if we're expanding upon it, if there are any challenges, right? I got a Princess of Pentacles. I think that it's through you being in this harmonious, cooperative energy, either very literally or maybe in a more sort of abstract way, you're bringing out the very highest potential of yourself and of your environment, whatever your situation is. Princess of Pentacles. Ooh, 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. That's very good energy. 9 of Pentacles. Holy moly. All the earth energy going up. Not only are you maintaining this, but you're putting in the additional effort and commitment to really grow a successful life. This is so good. Let's see what the next card is. The Art or Temperance card. It's tempering us, right? It's sort of moderation. That's one of the virtues there, right? Temperance. You know when is too much. You know when is not enough. You know, to be right in the middle there. You know which ingredients to put into the pot to make the most delicious gumbo. And I think that you're trying to make the very best, not only the best gumbo, the best banquet, not just one dish, many dishes. And the 6 of Pentacles then becomes not just one big win, but it's a series of good days. It's a series of these harmonious days and accomplishments and triumphs. These successes, when they happen one after the other, we think, I'm living a pretty successful life. Not only did I make one really good dish, but I made an entire meal, an entire banquet. Every day is a delicious meal that I'm creating. And I think it's really because you have an eye for detail. You pay attention to the little things. You can read the room. And you know how to bring out the very best qualities of this. The Princess of Pentacles is the potential. These are, let's say, the raw ingredients. This is the land. When you buy the land, you get this is it. It's up to you to figure out what to do with this land. Do you build on it? Do you plant in it? Right? What do you do with this? This is a situation an investment opportunity, or this is an idea, this is maybe another person, right? And it's saying like, is this a worthwhile investment for me? This is the Princess of Pentacles. It's the card of the dead of winter. This is a thing that when you look at it, doesn't look like much. It's cold, sterile, barren, empty. It's winter. There's no life here. There's no growth. The verdant energy has left. It went underground. And it's sort of like you're in this situation. And what this does is it transforms into the Empress. So this is a situation that has tremendous potential. And you're bringing out that very potential through your efforts, through your virtue, through your temperance, through your patience, through your hard work and your discipline, through your harmony and resonance and alignment with the environment and with the world around you, with the people around you. You're creating the very best meal and the very best life, the whole banquet. This is one meal. This is the whole banquet. This is the best day of your life. This is the best life. Okay? And I think the Eight of Pentacles is really that quality within you that's going to be able to really manifest this. It's patience. It's prudence. We have prudence and virtue and temperance, right? And so I think that it's really your attention to detail. It's you saying, I don't want to give it too much. I want to just sort of nudge it along. I'm not going to go to this extreme. I'm not just going to throw all the salt in the gumbo. No, a little pinch at a time. You can always add more. Very hard to take it away, you know. Like you're watering a plant. You don't want to overwater it. You can always give it a little more water. You can't take it away once you've already flooded your garden, you know. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Let's finish up with our cards. We've got the rest of our Dove and Serpent spread. Here's a fixed air energy, the Prince of Swords, a 10 of Swords, a 3 of Cups, and a 5 of Pentacles. The 3 of Cups is the River card. That's the obstacle we have to cross. And it's a very weird card to have as our obstacle card, isn't it? A 3 of Cups. Abundance, joy, celebration. Why would celebrating be an obstacle, right? Well, maybe it's the only water card here. Maybe you have a little bit of a difficulty expressing your feelings, talking about your feelings, feeling your feelings even. Okay? So we'll get there. We'll talk about that as we get through these cards. But first, mystery card. And let's select our bonus card, confirmation card, the random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot, the factor infinite and unknown. We'll set it right here. We'll put our little sea turtle friend right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. But it will tie everything together, and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If you have a prediction for that card, please put it in the comments down below. Let's take a look around the room. One very interesting thing. The Temperance card, the art card, is the only major arcana energy, and it's the Axis Mundi. This card is the galactic center. It's the very center of the tarot table today. See, it's right in the middle of your screen. And everything swirls around this card. This is what it all hinges upon, the Temperance. The moderation, finding the middle road, not too much, not too little, not too spicy, not too sweet, not too acidic, not too bitter, but that sweet spot of flavor, right? This is also the card of the pressure cooker. A lot of food analogies already. I think I'm getting hungry. It's the pressure cooker. It's the difficult situation that we put ourselves in order to strengthen ourselves, in order to become what we're meant to become. We put everything in the pot and we turn up the heat. We cook it, right? And we're transforming the ingredients. And that's alchemy. That's art. That's magic, right? That's why I like cooking so much, because cooking and alchemy are like so close together, you know? I've done a lot of plant alchemy. I've done a lot of cooking. Very similar. And so I feel like that you're growing just as much as this situation is growing. You're changing too. You're transforming into your own Empress energy. I really hope that mystery card will be that Empress card. And that your life is transforming around you. You're having an effect on your world, on your environment. And it's having an effect on you. It's symbiotic. This is the card of tempering, as in strengthening something, turning it into very adamant, strong steel, right? We're forging a sword. We're forging the strongest sword. We're forging a strong will. So I feel like you're somebody that puts themselves into difficult situations in order to challenge yourself, to grow. You push yourself. You go to the gym. You're not like me. I got a recumbent bicycle. I'm just having fun, riding my little bike. No, you're out there you're really pushing yourself. And you're trying to expand, exceed your capabilities so that you can adapt, right? That's what we do in the gym, right? We try to tear our muscles with this weight so that they can grow back stronger. Changing the nature of our proteins, right? Just as we might in a pressure cooker. Changing the chemical structure of something. Just as we may do in alchemy. Trying to affect the transformation of something. We're not turning something into something it's not meant to be, right? That's not alchemy. That's sorcery or something, right? We're trying to assist nature in doing what it's doing anyway. We're just maybe trying to speed up the process, okay? So we have to be careful with this card too, that we don't end up trying to go too fast, okay? And that's, of course, why we've got this 8 of Pentacles underneath. The Prudence card, right? The Patience. Yeah. So this is our only major arcana. We have fire back here. We've got water over here. We've got a couple of air cards. And we got a lot of earth cards. Even up here, a lot of earth cards. And it's interesting, too, going from a 6 to a 5. Or going from this success. Then why do we have the card of worry and difficulty and change after this? Well, because this is not a permanent state. This is a peak experience. This is the best day of our lives. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another opportunity, another challenge, another difficulty, another opportunity to create another good day, another perfect dish. This is the real process of cooking. This is just the result that you have, right? Most of your time is going to be spent here in the 5 of Pentacles in doing the actual work. Focusing on transforming these ingredients into whatever they're becoming and realizing that, hey, I'm transforming too. Yeah. So I don't know if this is a work thing, a creative thing, spiritual thing, family, friends, lover, whatever it is. Whatever situation you're in, right? You're working on it. You're trying to make this as successful as you can. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're a chef, a musician, right? These are all artist kind of occupations, Whatever your occupation is. When I say occupation, when I say work, I don't just mean that you're 18 to 65 and that's what you do for a living. No, you could be a teenager, you could be 120 years old. It's what you burn calories doing every day. It's what your attention is focused on. It's what you are choosing to do with your time. It's your investment of energy. That's your work. And that's your 3 of Wands, your virtue. You are, I think, this position's in the past. Okay, 3 of Pentacles in the past. 3 of Wands in the past. Because you I think, have spent a lot of time in your life trying to find out who you are, trying to discover what's right for you. And we try to answer the questions, who am I? Why am I here? What am I made of? And where am I going? Okay? Because we want to live a happy, a successful, a meaningful, and joyful life. And that's safe to say about most of us, right? We want to be happy. And I think that you've been on this spiritual quest for a long time trying to answer those questions. You may have gotten yourself into a lot of investments that didn't really pay off. It wasn't worth the investment. There wasn't much return. But I think now you're involved in something that really is going to work. You're investing yourself into this. You're putting your identity into this. And that's what the Three of Wands is. It's a sense of identity. It's this sense of, I know who I am, and I'm confident in the decisions that I make. Even when there's criticism coming from other people, even when there are opposing viewpoints, opposing energy, doubts and things, I know who I am, and I know what decisions I need to make. And I think it's with this is that virtue. Your ability to do the right thing, even when it's difficult. Yeah. That's part of our patience, prudence. That's part of our temperance. It's part of this practical wisdom, right? A lot of us know what the right thing to do is, but we find it very hard to do it. I know that I should probably exercise more. Obvious, yes, that's a good idea, but I find it very hard to actually do that. Sometimes it's very difficult for me to slow down and enjoy the scenery of life. I spend 5 hours a day in the studio, and then the rest of the day I'm doing a lot of other things. I don't slow down. I need to. Okay, I gotta slow down before I fall down, And I wonder if you sort of have that issue as well, because of this temperance card and this idea of we don't want to go too fast. We need to be reminded to slow down and sort of smell the roses, But I think it comes from this ability to know yourself and to know what you're doing is the right thing to do. And of course, when you have that, when things are working, when we feel that there is a flow and there is a harmony of life, your 3 is entering the world, and we get that 6. There's resonance, right? 3 and 3, harmony. When we're in this flow state and we're seeing results, we want to just go faster. We want to do more. We want to bring all the potential. We don't want to leave anything sort of undiscovered. We don't want to leave anything in just its potential form. We want everything to be manifested. We want to fulfill the potential of our lives, of ourselves, And that 8 of Pentacles underneath everything is that prudence, is that patience, it's that attention to detail. If you're running so fast, if you're going so fast through life, you're going to miss a lot of things. You're going to miss a lot of good things. Probably that 3 of Cups over there is part of this. But you're also going to miss a lot of very important details that are going to maybe cause some problems, some mistakes. We're going to end up making mistakes. And I experience that a lot when I'm here and I'm so excited about the reading, and I'm so, in this energy, I start talking faster and faster and faster, and then I end up saying the wrong words and mispronouncing things and calling a 3 of Cups a 3 of Pentacles and, making mistakes. Right? Because sometimes our brains are going faster than our bodies can keep up with. So we've got to sometimes slow down. And I think this is a way that we can ensure that we're building something very stable. We want the roots to be really deep roots. We want the trunk to be a strong, thick trunk, a lot of branches, and therefore a lot of fruit. A lot of fruit. And I'm still kind of in the corner of my eye looking at that Three of Cups and thinking, why is that abundance? Why is that joy? The river card, why is it the obstacle that we have to cross? Well, in some way, we cross the river, we get back to work. It's kind of saying, don't get stuck in the joy. Don't slow down too much where you're sort of just reveling like a pig in the mud. You're just enjoying all of the fruit. And then we kind of, well, now the fruit's gone and we don't have any more fruit because we've neglected the tree. Okay, so it's kind of saying, yeah, we got to swim through this river, but let's make sure we don't just get swept away. We got to get to the other side, and we got to work. We got to keep going, you know. So it's the idea of we got to slow down, but not too far, you know. We slow down too far, we get stuck. We speed up too fast, and we end up missing all the fruit. We end up not really being present in the moment and enjoying the fruit. And even if tasting the fruit is part of the work, you know, we got to slow down and really taste it. And especially if you're a chef or you're, I don't know, maybe you make wine, you grow grapes, I don't know, maybe you're an alchemist, an artist, whatever you're doing. We know the importance of tasting as we go. And, you know, we can just taste real quick. We're in the middle of our work. We take a spoonful of the gumbo and we just keep working. But, you know, let's really take a moment and say, okay, what did I make? What are we doing here? What is this success? What is this Six of Cups? See, I did it again. Six of Pentacles. What is this dish that we're making? See, it should be a Six of Cups, right? But this is a physical, concrete kind of, successful thing that you're doing. And we have to be able to look at it and taste it and appreciate it, acknowledge it, recognize it, because it's one success in a series it's one dish in a series of dishes. You're doing a 7-course meal here. You know, we're getting that 9, right? And of course, the 3 plus the 6 is the 9. But what if we do this 3? This 3 plus the 6 equals real success. Because we could just continue putting our will and our intention into this and seeing success, seeing progress, and the 9 of Pentacles being that the visible signs of progress, where we're thinking, okay, a series of these best days of our lives, a series of big wins, results in a very successful life. We can do that fire to earth and get this. What if we did that 3 of Cups, right? And we really tasted it and we really savored it and we were thankful and we had gratitude and we accepted the applause. We accepted the pats on the back from our coworkers, our friends, family. And that maybe is contributing to the real 9 of Pentacles, the real success. Now this is really something. So it's sort of like two people can be very good at what they do and make a successful business out of it. But it's the person who is really connected with the people in that emotional way, really is connecting with the work in a very emotional way, is experiencing that inner joy. That's the person who's truly happy and probably is creating better food too, right? Love is that missing ingredient. It's a secret sauce there, if you will. So I feel that we need a little more water energy here. Okay? And we're going to talk about the path of the serpent. And this is really, you know, you're very much in your ambitious, intense energy. We need to bathe in this river. We need a little bit of baptism in this water energy. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It's totally free. Smash that like button, subscribe. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. Your general energy is a fixed air energy. I think that you tend to get fixated, on what you're doing. And it's a very good thing because it's concentration, It's your ability to put your energy, your will, your virtue, your identity, your entire self into this to make progress. Absolutely. completely wonderful. Okay? But with this fixed air energy, we're fixated on it. And so it's kind of when something happens unexpectedly, throws us off our game a little bit maybe. When there's a little disturbance, it's kind of like the body's a microchip. One little grain of sand everything's gonna go haywire. Because of this fixation, there's not a lot of room for the water energy. This is double air. This is saying there's air and there's air. There's no room for anything else. This is all mental, mind, focused mind, right? There's no room for the heart. And this is something that we've got to fix. We've got to, it's not fixed, not broken. Not broken. We just need to dip our cup into the river. We need to wade through that water a little bit. We need to play. We need to splash around in the water. Refresh ourselves. Savor the life. Okay? This is, again, very mental focused, air on air energy. The 10 of Swords in your environment or in your relationships. And we said this was that cooperation, right? This was kind of you with a very good relationship with your environment, and there's just this alignment and this harmony now. Yeah, let's not ruin it. Okay? You got this opportunity, you got this alignment right now, but if you don't savor it or appreciate it or connect with the people that are there, we're going to end up ruining it. And that goes for any relationship. Okay? There have been many times in my life where there's this opportunity to connect with somebody, with a new job, with an opportunity for a collaboration or a partnership or whatever it may be. Things are floating around. Fuzz or something, lint. There's an opportunity to connect there, right? But if we fail to sort of recognize the feelings or the deeper motives or the deeper interest, then we're going to end up ruining it. We're going to end up not really taking advantage of it. We're looking at something strictly mentally, logically. We're not letting our heart sort of guide us and connect us with those things. You see? And in my life, there have been many, many opportunities that I've sort of, that I've ruined. Because I didn't let my heart sort of guide me. I just looked at it sort of too logically, too practically, too matter-of-factly. And, I didn't bother with it. I'm a bit neurodivergent, right? So I'll get fixated in this flow. The same thing I see here for you. Fixated in this flow. And then anything else that sort of comes along, it's sort of it's a nuisance, right? Because I like routine. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I got a schedule, and I'm just sticking to the schedule. Any of these other opportunities to do something different, I'm sort of annoyed by them because it's changing up my schedule. But those are the opportunities for joy, for love, for appreciation, for bonds, for meeting a new friend, for falling in love with someone or something, or for savoring a good meal, or for looking at a piece of art, or for spending time with family and friends. We've got to meet with this energy. The 10 of Swords is a card called Ruin. And I think that we're running the risk of ruining a lot of our relationships, of ruining this special harmony and this special alignment that you have in your life right now. We need more gratitude. We need more love. We need more celebration, And that's a good thing, a very good thing. This is about communicating your heart, communicating what you really need, what your desires are, what your wants are, connecting with people on that emotional level, on that open and vulnerable heart level, right? It's Mercury in Cancer. It's about how we interface with people. It doesn't just have to be sort of logically, professionally, intellectually, rationally. Let's connect with the heart. Let's make a 6 of Cups here, right? We've got our Six of Pentacles, and that's working out very well. Let's add in the joy. Let's add in the intimacy, the personal bonds and connections with the people here and people everywhere in your life, right? Your relationships in general, okay? And I think we must do that. That is the obstacle that we have to face. It's also the river we have to cross, because we could get swept away by this. This is a river that could take us in a completely different direction, and then, well, there goes the work. It's a necessary component of the work, but it also has risks of its own if it goes to an extreme. That's this card again. It's the galactic center. Everything comes back to this, you know. Because that Five of Pentacles is us getting back to work, is us saying, yeah, I can enjoy my life. I've got gratitude. I've got intimacy and connections. I can celebrate and experience joy and love. I can, be creative in this way and spontaneous, but I'm always going to get back to doing the work. Because the work is what really is creating this success in your life. If we add the water, we're creating happiness as well as success. I feel like the mystery card's either going to be a Six of Cups or a Nine of Cups. Well, let's take a look. Why not? If you have a prediction for that card, please put it in the comments down below. Let's see. The Tower. The Tower. I feel like the Tower is, well, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. Okay? Because sometimes the Tower is an unexpected change in life. It disrupts our flow, disrupts our schedule. Again, I'm fixated to, I'm neurodivergent. When something comes along and it's sort of this spontaneous, random, unexpected thing, pulls me out of my schedule, out of my routine, feels like a tower. Feels like I got hit with this blasted tower. It feels very disruptive. Okay? But perhaps this disruption is really what we need. If we have any kind of card here of an unexpected disruption, well, it's, oh gosh, the Three of Cups is the only water card here. So I think that this joy, this love, this spontaneity, this creativity, this savoring of the moment is just the kind of disruption, just the kind of breakthrough that you need to level up this life from a successful life to a happy life. This is kind of a rocket ship. You know, this is sort of an awakening. This is making you realize your success, and you're going to enjoy it too. You could be so successful, but you don't even know it, because I just am in the work. I got this work routine, and I just do it. I'm focused. I'm fixated on it. I just keep doing it. You may not even be realizing how much progress you're making or how successful you are. This is an enlightenment. This is a sudden wake up. You know? So this is not really what I was hoping for, but I think this is what we need. This is taking us to the next level of our lives, the next level of success. Taking it from living a successful life, I think, to really living a transcendent, happy life. With that water, and that water energy, maybe it's an unexpected meeting with someone, a partnership, an unexpected love, it's like a surprise party kind of, you know. And I think that it really is you're opening up and beginning to communicate your feelings with people and getting in touch with your emotions. Let this water flow all through this river, is going to flow all through this earth energy. And it's going to add to it such a pleasure and joy. It could be that you're doing this work, but maybe you're not even really consciously taking pleasure in it or taking pleasure in the success. That it's just more, work. Yeah. I think the Tower is a little unexpected, you know, but I think it's a good thing. Now we're going to do an extended reading too. If you want to stick around for that, there's a link up top. There's a link down below. New readings for Scorpio Wednesdays and Saturdays. Be sure to watch both readings. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It's free. Leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.